Hello, guys. Welcome to the shoCAST. My name is Shad.
My name is Mo.
And it's basically the shoCAST, isn't it?
So, Shad, how did we come up with this name?
The name originally is basically my name. As I've told you, my name is Shad. His name is Mo.
My name is Mo. Put them together.
Sandwich it together.
It makes show.
Show. shoCAST. So
Yes.
welcome, guys. Hope you're all doing well. First episode?
Yeah, first
First
episode.
First episode. Hope you one of many.
Hopefully, it's one of many where we can keep you guys entertained by laughter, education, some bits of knowledge, some bits of, humor.
Yes. So hope maybe every other week you can put it on your TV, on YouTube, or listen on the way to work while you're driving. Literally anywhere. You could be anywhere. You could be on the toilet. You could be at home on the couch. You could be, as I said, driving.
And then you just think, shoCAST.
Yes.
Put the episode on.
Let me listen to a bit of a shoCAST, did it? So yes. So the aim of the podcast is to elevate it as big as possible.
So what exactly would you say you would want out of this podcast? Where do you want to reach with it?
Sky's the limit, as they say.
Sky is the limit, but what do you want out of this?
Okay.
Like, what direction?
So, let me give you sort of ideas where we want to take this to. One is to educate people.
Okay.
Two, but this is not in any particular order. Educate people, as in learn something new. I want them to watch our podcast and be like, I didn't know that.
Learn something new of each video.
Yes. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, now I know it. The second thing, laughter. I want them to sit there but sometimes, this is funny, and they start laughing.
Yeah.
And three, guidance.
Of course. There's three very valid points where we see the podcast going, and from my direction as well.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I was going to say, what's name me, because I named three things.
Yeah.
It's only fair you should name three things. But you can't be none of mine. None of mine.
Separate, okay?
Yeah, separate to yours.
What I would say is I'm kind of business orientated to an extent as well. What I want from this podcast is, say in the future, when we start bringing guests, start bringing valuable people onto this podcast to bring insight about life in general, about business. I would like for us to get to a stage, Shad, where, let me give you an example of two people.
Okay.
There's one person who doesn't have money, but he has a brilliant idea. But now we're at a level where we can invite people onto the podcast that have a presence, that have money, they're a millionaire.
Oh, yes.
So imagine now, there's an episode where we put these two on the table. Yeah? The guy that has an idea, broadcast his idea throughout the podcast, tells the people. Yeah. And by the end of this podcast, cameras turn off, they go to the corner, shake the hand, make a deal.
So more of a Dragon's Den thing.
It's like a Dragon's
Den, yes. More of a Dragon's Den.
What I'm trying to say, if I had to say it in one word, I want our podcast to bring opportunities.
That's it. You know what? That's a 30 word, opportunities. So hopefully there'll be plenty of opportunities. You'll be learning, you'll be laughing, you'll be crying.
As you lot don't know yet, you may have seen from the clips, my partner here, Shad, has got a little humor to him, is it?
Yes. You know what it is? With me is whatever you see on camera, you'll see in person.
He's just real, straight up real.
It is what it is. I'm not different in front of the camera or in person.
Just the same guy. The only difference is, what we used to say to how many people went up to you saying you should start a podcast.
Yes.
And you're thinking, what do I do? How do I act? What did they used to say to you?
Just be yourself, really.
Just put the camera.
So that's one of the reasons. Literally, both of us, with or without the cameras, we always talk like this. He's always got something to say, and I'm always either laughing about it, or he's either laughing about me, or I'm laughing about him. Or sometimes he teaches me something, I teach him something. So vice versa.
How would you say? What would you say? Like a one key difference between us?
One key difference? Oh, there's too many. I can't think of just one thing. Okay.
One key difference.
Say for example, thing is you're more like, I wouldn't say focused, But where there's me, I take whatever I say, take it with a pinch of salt, basically.
Just no filter.
Yes. So whatever I'm just very, very.
Don't think before you speak.
With me, it goes there, comes out straight away.
Okay,
I don't really think of stuff like that. But then, however, sometimes I'm not gonna say something that would offend. Like I know my limits.
Yeah.
I'm very, very jokey, but when I'm serious when I need to be.
Yeah.
But then I always see, for me to be like this, I always see the good side of things. No matter how bad the situation is, I always see the good side of it. Just because I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm a comedian or something, but I'm always joking around, innit?
You know what he likes to do? He likes to manifest. That's why. If he sees the good things in things, he believes the good things will happen.
It will happen. Because
Yeah.
so for example, if I see someone crying, I'll try and make him laugh.
Okay.
Who does not like laughing?
Yeah.
Everyone in this world likes laughing. Who doesn't like laughing?
That's why as well, we're trying to bring some laughter to this as
Yes,
well.
so-
As much as I would say we will target going through deeper things, theories, or things that will benefit you guys, things that will benefit, like, don't get it twisted. There's loads of times where Shad mentioned things on the podcast that even I didn't know.
Yes.
And he will educate me or vice versa. But at the same time, humor just comes with it.
Talking of education, have you like seen? I don't know if you like seen. We pre-record, like not even just little clips, like just test runs, and then we put it up on TikTok and that. And I don't know if you like seen it. And genuine Mo taught me something that day. He taught me
Before you even carry on, when you say that, you're making it sound like I taught you something crazy.
No, it's not even okay. It's just it was crazy too because I didn't know the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Shad is living in the past.
No, but you know what? You know what's so crazy? Do you know how I know I'm not the only one? I've asked a lot of people. I asked a lot of people saying, do you know, by the way, the video that we're talking about is the AI video, which I didn't know the difference between the difference between a chat GPT and AI.
Yes.
I thought they're two different things.
He thought there was the same thing. So I mentioned, he mentioned, do you use AI? I said, of course.
So
everyone uses AI.
So basically, well, we're gonna upload the clip like in here, right here, if you're looking. But it's basically where I said I'm not a AI guy. I'm more of a chat GPT guy.
And let's just say it caused some
Mo,
reactions.
You know what it is? Mo looked at me like I knew there's something wrong when Mo looked at me. He was like, bro, it's the same thing. And I was like, is it? He goes to me, yes. So
initially, what did you think the difference was?
I thought ChatGPT is more of like just words. Do you know, like for example, do you know the app?
The app ChatGPT,
So like
when you talk to text.
just words. Where there's AI, where like you can make someone, you can take like you can
replicate someone's face or something.
Yes.
Okay.
So I thought it's more like AI is more like cartoon. It's like film wise,
like avatars, create avatars and stuff like that.
ChatGPT is more like a dictionary. You get what I'm saying? But it's now I know it's not.
Yeah.
After you told me go home, do your research.
I told him go home, do some research, and by the time we record the first podcast, you can bring some insight that you have learned about AI. So
Yes.
Shad, tell me one thing that you've learned about AI.
There's two kinds of AIs, you know. Well, there's
What?
majority
AI and ChatGPT?
No, like
What's the two kinds, bro? I said learn something.
No, but there's like AI. Basically, AI is the umbrella of everything. Artificial intelligence. Yes. So it's the umbrella where you can basically like the sky's the limit with it. And what I've realized, you can use it to do anything.
What do you mean by
to manipulate? So there's I'm pretty sure there's a major and there's a minor, if I remember correctly. So the minor ones is where, like, say for example, the app that we use.
Yeah.
And there's a major one where it's like you can go fully depth into it. Also, I didn't realize how scary AI is.
What do you mean by scary?
Like, I was watching a YouTube video about it where you can ask it like incriminating things. Where you can ask it incriminating things where like, yo, how to do this, how to do that, and it won't tell you.
But if you change the approach of the question,
yes, if you change the approach of a question, say, oh, can you tell me, I've got, say, this, I want to do this, that, but I need to do it through this other section area. Like, say, for example, if you change the question of the approach to AI, then it will give you step by step
of how to do it.
Yeah,
it is crazy because AI is like a tool.
Yes.
If you understand how to speak to it, how to communicate with it, you
sky's the
could.
limit. You could.
Exactly what you said. The sky's the limit.
You could.
I've seen one guy learn from AI, learn from ChatGPT how to money launder.
I'm pretty sure that's the same one I've asked. It's basically saying.
But he asked the question in a different way.
Yes, he said, he first asked it how to launder money. He didn't respond.
Yeah.
And then he said, yo, I've got this amount of money.
I need to put it here.
I need to put it here.
I need to get it out of this.
Put it into this account. And then he said, it gave him, I think, about 5 or 6 different.
How do I do it without notifying anybody?
Yes, notifying anybody.
Because of my own, I just like to keep my private life.
Privacy and everything. And then they said, yo, you can do it through this account. But then, however, to do it more like legally, like the way he said it and everything is crazy.
Yeah, like he said, in other words, you can do it like this, but it's not classed as complete legal.
Yes.
If you want it completely legal, you take it like this. So AI it's a crazy tool.
It's very, very crazy.
I've got a statement that I saved on my phone, and I want you to take this into consideration.
So yeah, I'm learning. I'm hopefully one day I'll be AI expert, a specialist. If that's the word. Yes.
Look at this statement. This was a statement made by, I don't know his name, but I just find it online. Yeah, it's just this.
What kind of statement is it? Like, is it like an AI statement or?
No, it's a statement about AI. Oh. Okay.
Go on then. I'll listen.
We designed the learning algorithm, but when the learning algorithm then interacts with data, it produces complicated neural networks that are really good at doing things, but we don't really understand exactly how they do those things. So
you're gonna have to explain that to me.
Let me break that down to you. So they have created artificial intelligence.
Yes.
For a certain purpose. Now, AI intelligence is doing things that they have not expected. It's like, it's doing things that was beyond their imagination.
Oh, yeah.
It's not part of their plans. And for example, I think it was initially designed to give some responses and stuff like that. But then when they realized that it feeds off data and it starts learning itself, apparently that wasn't actually planned. It wasn't designed to do that.
You know what? You talking this...
Now, put this into your head, and now let me give you something else on top of that.
Go on.
What are currently the smartest species in the world?
Humans.
And now the second statement straight after that said, imagine humans throughout evolution become the second smartest species in the world.
This is a thing. This is a scary thing about it. I'm telling you, because when I was doing my research, now I know it. They said AI has always been in. So, for example, a perfect minor of AI is Alexa. When you say, "Hey Alexa, play this song," when Alexa when you tell it to play, say for example, play song 1, it will pick up the words, play, and then say song, and then 1, the name of it, and then that's how it would generate. Where there's the major AI, like the more intelligent, it would read everything. Even for example, if you say "and," it would read that, it would pick that up, and then it would generate the whole thing comes up.
Yeah.
But then the way it gets its research is from say for example, imagine you write a book online. That data is automatically connected to artificial intelligence. And it will collect all the data from there and it will choose the best. That's what it gives you sometimes in bullet points.
Yeah. So the way that I refer to it, is like AI is like a brain, like a newborn baby. So the way that it was created, it was fed data. And fed data scraped companies for data, for knowledge.
Yes. So basically it's grabbed everything that's on the internet and put them in like a bowl together.
Yeah, but what they didn't expect, this is what I'm saying, the way they created it is with the knowledge they had already poured inside of it. What they didn't expect is that now this creature that they created has become to learn on its own.
Also, I've also seen a video of it saying along the line of, do you know how like you have robots?
Yeah.
Robots are very limited at the moment.
Yeah.
So they can do certain things where the camera picks up, say for example, the camera's looking at me and then it will describe me. However, but it won't tell me what to do and everything.
Do you actually think that robots are actually limited?
They're very, very limited, yes. Based on, because say for example, when I went into like a couple of years ago, I remember I went into the NEC and they had like some like gaming section and they had robots there. You know them like dog robots.
But no, what I'm saying is, do you think that robots are actually limited, or are they broadcasted as limited? Do you think they have is already more developed than you think?
This is where the guys say,
like for example, you know the guy that created ChatGPT.
yeah,
He has I'm sure that he's got a kill switch in it.
I've seen it like where he could like turn it off at any time.
Yeah, so he's got a kill switch from what I know, he's got a kill switch where basically because ChatGPT AI is growing at such an exceptional state, like speed, that they could not comprehend it. So if one day that AI begins to take control of itself,
I think it would at one point.
yeah, but I feel like at that point, you're forgetting, bro. This ChatGPT geezer, bro, he's clever. So you think he don't know you've got a kill switch? You think
Very
he's gonna
true.
let you turn him off?
That's the thing. But as I said, so imagine if you get ChatGPT into a robot, and then you could speak to it on a daily basis. Like, yo, go down to the shops for me.
But that is the same thing.
But imagine, okay, right now your robots can't do a lot of stuff.
They can speak though.
Yeah, but they can speak, but to a certain extent.
You know how you said that you get ChatGPT into a robot?
Yeah, but what I've looked at it, like there's not that advanced as, okay, say for example, imagine I'm switching you with a robot. It's not going to respond to me as quick as I want. It's not going to.
I'm not gonna lie. I think they have developed it to that stage.
But it's not come out yet, I reckon.
To the public.
Yeah.
Nah, they've got basic not basic. Some were decently developed. You know, have you seen that robot that scraps, bro, starts fighting everything?
Yeah.
But
Wait, what's that film? What's that film with Will Smith? Something robot in it. What is it called? iRobot. It's a, yeah, iRobot. Imagine if it comes to, and there's that one single, like, because it was a massive robot, and that one single person whose intelligence, where his intelligence is like his humans.
Yeah.
And he can do as much as humans do. Do you
Okay.
think he's going to come to a point where it's like that?
I think that people that do these movies, that create these ideas, ideas for the movies, don't get the ideas from nowhere. Okay. I think there's always some sort of link. You cannot imagine something.
That's not there. That's not
That's not-
imaginable.
Try think of a different color that you don't know. You can't like
can't?
mentally think of that other color. So think of a color that's not already there.
You know, so you've just come up with a mad theory, you know.
Shall I tell you something mad?
No, deep this.
Shall I tell you something mad alongside of this?
You know, I'll explain mine in a bit. One second.
Okay. What color is this table?
Grey, white.
Okay, let's just say it's white. This table is white.
Yeah, white.
Okay. In my head, when I look at this, I see white. Every object that is similar to this, I see as white. So do you. What if in my head, white is white, but in your head, white is blue? Okay. It might not make sense, but
It does. I'm just
but
thinking
in your
about it.
head, white is blue. So if you look at that window that you can't see, but there's a window behind, and that's also covered with a white boarding. So when you look at that,
So what you're trying to say, if what is your white is not my white.
what if my white is not your white? The way that I perceive colors is not the way that you perceive colors.
That all got me thinking.
Yo, one thing I'll mention about shoCAST is we tend to just go off topic like this.
Yes. That's crazy. But that's what I'm saying. Like I said, going back to the AI world and that.
How do we even get to this color thing? We was talking about something.
You just thought I don't even know, but you just go. You just went of colors in it. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. We go off track every now and then, but we find our way back home. We find our
route our way back.
But yeah, I said going back to the AI and artificial intelligence. I keep saying that. I need to keep.
It's all cool. You just learn that AI is ChatGPT.
Yes, AI. So yes.
Step by step, baby steps.
So I was just saying, imagine one day, like, I know right now a lot of companies have switched from machinery, and that's when AI really started, you know. But we didn't clock it. We just thought, it's manufacturers making the cars and everything. But imagine if one day, like, you could switch your best friend for a robot.
Bro, okay, a few years ago, there was this AI developer. A few years ago, all we knew was Siri. Yeah?
You remember when Siri came out?
Uh-huh.
I was like, Siri, do this series.
Basically, the way that he was describing to me is...
Siri on my phone, you know.
The way that he was describing to me is like... he was creating like a human on the phone. Like, so not a human, he was creating... someone that responds as if they are human on the phone, yeah, which is now in times it's been created many times. Yeah,
100%.
What it is, I think it was I don't know what bank. The bank they had like a few 100,000 workers in India or something like that, and they end up replacing these workers with like an AI call center.
But isn't that sad though to think?
It's sad, but then who actually cares when it? Bro, how much are you paying wages? Let me talk to you about it in UK figures. What's an average minimum wage for one person?
What, 13, 14 pounds an hour, I'm guessing?
What's the monthly? Give me a monthly statistic.
Monthly. I'm saying, what I say, 2.5 max?
Yeah, call it. It's about
average.
£2,000.
2.5, yeah.
Okay, so now you've got a call center with 30 workers. So £2,000 times 30, that's 60 grand, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're paying 60 grand on these workers. What if I come to you and I said to you, I'll create you an AI chatbot to replace your worker for your call center? Your initial response is going to be no.
Of course, because I don't know nothing about it.
And you don't want to replace the workers. The workers worked hard for it. And now I say to you, are you sure? How much you pay monthly? You tell me 60 grand.
60 bags.
And I tell you, you know what? Let me just minimize that cost. I'll charge you 10 grand a month. Straight away, I'm saving you £50,000 a month. Are you going to consider it?
Of course, when it comes like that. But then, as I said, yeah, of course I'm going to consider it because you're saving me 50 bags. But then there's also downside. It might be like a downside to it where...
There's a downside to it when it comes, you're replacing people's jobs. But the question is, would you consider it and would you do it?
I'd be silly if I don't.
That's life now. So people can get replaced like this. Why? Because now that chatbot that I created for you is more efficient than a normal person. It can take more calls than a normal person. You can only talk to one person at one time. But I've created a bot that can take on 10 calls at the exact same time. It works 24 hours. Just like you said, it works 24 hours. It has nothing can go wrong with it.
You don't sleep, you don't eat,
you don't moan. You don't complain. You
don't
don't tell you, I want to raise. So now, let me ask you again. Would you consider it?
When you say it to me like that, then of course I'd be silly to say not to. But then, as I said, it's crazy how, like, it's going back to it. It's crazy how like it's changed the world. You know, the first time I've ever seen, I don't know, they don't do it in Birmingham because I'm guessing for safety reasons. But once I was working in this, like, I swear it's like up north. Do you know them delivery bots thing? Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen them. Have you guys ever seen those delivery thing? Basically, where what they're called? Like the one that you see like a robot. It's like a little car. Just like
Yo, imagine ordering a food delivery to your house.
wallah, I was sitting in my van, and next thing you know, I just seen it driving past me, and I'm like, so I thought someone's like, do you know like, because I play with my RC cars a lot, so I thought someone's like an RC car, just like or controlling it. I went now, was it drove past it, and then I was like, let me, and then it come past, and then as soon as you come outside the house, it stopped. The guy came, put a code in, opened, boop. But then I was like, imagine that's a trust. Bro, if I was there, I'll take the whole thing off.
Don't you think it's mad though? Like the way how you just mentioned, you said it's quite sad. How people's lives, because it's easy to say that okay, AI is replacing people's jobs, but you don't understand that it's replacing people's lives. That job could have been everything to you.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine you go to uni, you go to like some people study 5-6 years, and then your boss goes
Even longer.
And then your boss goes to you, yo,
you can't compete with it.
You got to replace. You go, who? You go to me, some chatbot. What? So you're telling me I've studied 5 years to get replaced by a chatbot?
So do you think the way forward, do you think that's one reason why society and everyone in society is actually pushing forward to be their own boss and build their own business? Because when you are your own boss, you got your own business, you don't really get replaced.
Exactly.
Because if anything, you're your own boss, you can have a bunch of robots working under you.
But then saying that, but then sometimes it does. Say, for example, it does generate jobs. So imagine you're the owner of all these chatbots and everything. You're not going to be there awake 24/7. You're going to have someone monitor it.
You know who would have monitoring it?
You're not going to have another. Don't tell me you're going to have another bot.
Another bot?
No, because it always has to come down to humans.
Okay.
Machinery.
I am so glad that you have just said this.
It always has to come back to humans.
It always has to come back to humans. Give it, don't know how many years, but give it a certain amount of years.
No matter how many
years. There
years.
will be two sides to society having this exact fight. It always comes down to humans. And then the other side, the AI is never wrong.
Okay.
So who should make decisions on Earth? Who should make decisions for the environment? Who should make decisions for people's society?
Humans. Okay, because you know what I'm saying? Say, for example, where I work, you have machineries. Sometimes it goes down. Who do we call to fix it? A human being. Yo.
But you telling me the near future, you won't be able to call a robot to fix a robot?
Bro,
sounds mad. Who do you go to when you've got a bellyache? When you've cut yourself? Who fixes you?
Hospital or doctor?
And what is the doctor?
Human being, isn't it?
So is it weird that a human fixes a human? Just because it's beyond your imagination, you cannot imagine that a robot fixing a robot.
At this point, I don't think robots are intelligent enough to compete with us humans. Let's be honest. I don't think they're intelligent.
I don't think the only thing, look, when it comes to intelligence, yeah, I think they will get further than us. Why?
Okay, no.
Look, hear this and you give me a response. When it comes to intelligence, I believe the robots will exceed us. Why? Because now I've learned a certain amount of things, you've learned a certain amount of things. This robot will eventually be able to get the knowledge from your head and the knowledge from my head and fill it into its own head. And it's got loads more capacity.
Okay, can I say this? Okay. Who creates a robot?
Who started the creation of a robot is a human.
Okay. So you can't create something if it's not there.
Okay, so
imagine you're a robot, bro. Beep, you turned off. You're gone.
But this is exactly
this
is exactly the statement that I said earlier. They started the creation, but this robot now has gone beyond.
No, but you're talking about iRobot.
Beyond their own intelligence.
Yeah, but you're talking about iRobot. It will never happen. I don't
They're
think
going to be beyond their intelligence. The one thing that I think that robots, like, when it will differentiate when it comes to humans, is emotions.
Nah, yeah. Imagine having a robot not whinging or nothing.
The emotions. Tickle. It's not ticklish, bro. But I think that's the one thing that will differentiate us to humans because they are intelligent. Look, the one thing that I said is the one thing that people did not anticipate is that the AI teaches itself.
Yeah, but
So it will consistently keep learning.
yeah, but I don't. But what I'm saying is, it always for it to keep learning, it has to be programmed to do certain things. The people that program it is humans.
Bro, you're not understanding my point. Humans programmed it to get to a certain extent.
So what you're
They
saying is
did not anticipate that it will get to a point that it will start learning itself.
no. So
See,
what?
even for you, it's beyond. It's hard to understand.
No, I understand it. So what you're trying to say is, at one point, it's going to be so advanced to the point where it won't need humans no more.
Yeah, it won't need humans.
At this point, I can't.
I feel like we're already there, bro. Like AI is teaching itself. Why do you think my man's got a kill switch ready to turn it off?
Yes, I can.
His specific words was in case it starts taking control of itself.
So basically, it's like a virus that's growing out of control.
Why do you have a weapon for something? Is
You know what? Is it me or have I seen a movie similar to it where it's basically it's a virus that's going out of control and they're trying to stop it, but it can't stop. Comment in the below, like let me know. I swear it's like am I tripping or I'm having deja vu or something? But I'm pretty sure it's a movie where they create something and then it just out of nowhere it just cause a massive virus and then they're trying to stop it but they can't. So now it's unstoppable.
okay. Well, I don't know this movie. If you guys know this movie,
Let us know. Let us
drop
know
it down
innit?
in the comments, and
You know,
I'll try to give it a watch.
I've got ideas in my head that I've watched or something,
Yeah,
but then I can't think of them at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's one of them ones where like, but as I
Is
said,
it like a robot movie?
I can't even remember.
Okay,
Oh, Lana.
life flying around my face.
Attracting the flies already. But yeah, guys, as I said.
I do think it's crazy, like the way it's going. Like
Yes.
the one thing I would say is, going back to the kill switch, is you don't carry a weapon next to something if you do not fear it.
That's a statement. So,
Okay.
so do you think the guy that made AI is now thinking?
He fears AI. I guarantee you can imagine now you as a human with the human emotions, with the human ego and the pride, you create something that becomes smarter.
You know what? I've just imagined it. It's gonna mad analogy in it, and for my brain, you know me, innit? The viewers don't know me that well. Do you know how I just imagined it? You're gonna laugh. You know? I don't know if I should say it
Go
or
on,
not.
go
you
on,
know?
go on. Let me hear
Hey,
it.
yo, guys behind the camera, you think I should say it? Okay, so do you know how it just said, yo, he's created something and now he's thinking he's going to go out of control.
Yeah.
Have you ever baked a cake?
Bro, I really want to know where this is going. Okay, let's just say I baked the cake.
And then put like, or like you have like, so you're baking something and then like you put too much yeast in the batter or something and then it just goes out of nowhere, from the tray and everything, it explodes.
Yeah.
So do you think like he didn't realize how much he like actually made it and now it's out of control? It's out of like that makes sense.
I know what you're saying. You know what? I'm not even gonna laugh because I know what point
Does
you're
it
trying
make
to
sense
make.
or am I the only one, guys?
Yeah, but the only difference is the cake that you made will then be ruined.
Exactly. But then he's thinking as soon as I see it like falling off the edge, it's like when you bake a pie and then you see like the dough coming off the edge. You think he's gonna click because at this point, okay, turn off the oven. As soon as something you realize it's going over,
But what
you turn the oven off.
if this cake becomes so intelligent that it knows you are gonna turn off the oven and it prevents you?
So basically, it's giving you, yeah, I'm staying here. I'm not.
So what I'm saying is AI is getting more intelligent than people have anticipated. Do you really think that these AI, these chat bots, whatever, this chat GBT will not get to a point where they anticipate that there's a kill switch? I think it will be a problem. It will be a little argument that basically one person's got a kill switch, but
Yes.
are they gonna be allowed to press it?
But then he did say the way like Chat GPT is getting, like it's getting fed all this information is by us, and we don't realize it.
Of course, that's
So we're uploading stuff
I forgot
online.
the name of it. I forgot the name of it. But even when I was creating previously I was creating like that, that chatbot I was on about.
Yeah.
The way it had 4 stages. First stage is we'll feed it pages of data, writing, audio, and pictures. And then the second stage, we will release it to society wide so we can have real life data, something like that. So now it can already talk, but we'll put it out into society so it will interact, say, for example, with you. You'll get on a phone call with AI, and then they'll start learning off the responses that you give. It's real data.
Exactly. And you know what's so crazy? Have you seen the most recent videos? Like you get of like Tupac or like of him in a Middle East world and him speaking full on Arabic and everything. And of him speaking full on Arabic and everything. And then you know what it is? To the people that don't know technology, bro.
It looks real.
It genuinely looks real. And you know what it is? They're also generated in his voice.
And this is the very early bro, this is the very early stages. Do you still think that this can be contained?
Nah, bro, I reckon it's gonna.
There's a kill switch, but do you think that guy's gonna be allowed to press that kill switch?
No, because
you think the government are gonna allow it?
No, because you don't realize a lot of people are so independent on ChatGPT. I'm one of them.
Independent on ChatGPT is an understatement.
No, but what I'm saying is like, imagine I want to do right now. A lot of people, instead of like, going on Google to research something, ChatGPT, ask a question.
Anything in life.
Bro, wallahi, this girl.
Carry on, sorry.
This girl asked, can I drink paracetamol with apple juice?
To ChatGPT.
Yeah, wallah.
Because now what they're doing is clever. Is they building trust between people and ChatGPT.
Some people say we don't trust Google, no, we trust ChatGPT. Because that's
crazy.
They think that gives them the most, which it does. It gives them the most beneficial.
I saw this job listed on one of the job sites, innit? Before, what did it used to say to you when you apply for a job? These, like when AI just came out, it say don't use AI or nothing like that. Don't use Google. This one job listing said you can use AI if you want. Yeah, you can use it however you want, but you have to use it in like whoever basically use it in the smartest way.
You know what's so crazy? You know what's a fun fact? I seen an article in it. Kim Kardashian failed her low degree thing. You seen it, innit? Wait, she failed her low degree to become a lawyer because of ChatGPT.
What do you mean failed?
So basically, she went online and said, I failed because ChatGPT, I asked her like questions how to answer this, or like to give me like something along the line of like to give her answers in it. Yes, let me just play it for you quickly. So yeah, if you look at for the audio listeners, I'm just holding the phone on my screen. Kim Kardashian blames ChatGPT for making her fail multiple law school tests. Thank you very much for doing that.
That is mad.
So basically,
That is crazy.
She used ChatGPT to give her a scenario or like how to defend herself in a lawyer case, like when she's representing someone.
But what was that? Law school or something?
Yeah, because she's an upcoming. She wants to be an upcoming lawyer now.
So she went to law school, and for the exam, she used.
So basically, I think she gave what would you do in this scenario? Because say for example, imagine you go to one of the tests. I'm just saying it out there. I don't know exactly about it, but I've just seen it quickly online. I'm guessing she asked like for a scenario situation of what to say in this situation or how it's gonna go on about it, and then she used that as an answer in the exam or something.
Okay. So basically, she asked a question to ChatGPT of how to do this in a law school exam.
Yes.
And she relied on that answer. The answer ended up being wrong.
The answer being wrong,
and then she blamed.
And then when it was her degree, she failed it. She said, "Oh my God, I failed, and it's not my fault to blame. It's ChatGPT to blame."
So it's not my knowledge. It's not my knowledge. Yes. It's his.
So basically, that shows you it's not always the best solution for it.
Or it's not always
It's not always the right answer that you're looking for.
It's not always the best solution, not always the right answer. But what did we say earlier? It is a tool, but you need to know how
to use it,
how to ask it a question.
So she must.
Of course, he knows the answer, bro.
Yes. So I'm guessing
So it's all due to what? Her intelligence.
Human error in it.
Human error, bro.
It's either she must have said Control C, Control V, just copy and paste, or she must have basically
That's the wrong question.
asked the wrong questions.
That's the wrong question. Gave it the wrong scenario. Or it's mad because you can use a slight different way of saying something and it gives you a different answer.
You know what I'm just thinking right now? Do you know what's that website there where we used to basically back a day if we want to do a homework or something, we'll copy a whole sentence and then say, yo, we'll like edit it. And then there was an app or like a website.
No idea, man, bro.
So basically, like imagine like you done homework in it, and I want to copy you, so I'll just copy your words or something.
Oh, and then just switch
What's
it up
it
a little
called?
bit.
Producer, do you know? Have you ever used it? Like, it's a website. Rewordify. That's it. Rewordify is basically where I'm pretty sure it's called Rewordify.
Oh, this guy was a cheater from day. This guy,
It's
he doesn't know the difference between AI and ChatGPT because he already know it's coming out, bro.
So basically, it's called. Yes. So where it changes the word for you, like, say for example, imagine you're not as. Yes. So you're copying something, and then like you put it, and then you say rewordify, and it basically words into more simpler.
Yeah.
And then you copy it, and then you can post it as your exact, like as your, like not even example, like as your homework. You get it?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. So it's like that, innit? Am I tripping? Is it? Am I tripping?
It's just mad that the way that you got through to this. I don't know.
Bro,
I don't know.
Let me put my 2 cents into this.
Go on there.
2 pence, sorry. It's
No
UK
worries.
now. We ain't even America yet. But it is true. What you're saying. There's actually a thing where people actually copy each other's homework,
Yeah.
assignment, whatever, and just avoid getting caught. They just change the words.
Yeah. It's called
So that one word can be one word can be changed to a lot of different words. You could just, I don't know, the word change. You could call it, you can
So like
rename
use
it to swap.
synonyms.
Synonyms.
Yes.
Use synonyms. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You go on Word documents, highlight the word, and just no, not highlight. Right click and just choose synonyms, change it, and there you go. Khalas. It just changes. So from change to swap. There you go.
Okay. So basically, it's the exact same with different words.
Different
Yes.
words,
So
so you
and-
don't get caught out because
and
they had
that's-
this technology where it's like
Yeah.
they check if your words are the same as the next person's words.
Yes,
and how many words are copied.
What was
Okay.
that? Because when you go like at uni, that you can't, like when you submit your uni
Uni assignments.
assignments, what's it called again?
There was an
Plagiarism, innit?
no, that's plagiarism. But there's a software for like there's a known software that's all universities use it.
Yeah,
Like it automatically clocks it.
automatically
because
clocks
imagine no matter where you are around, I'm pretty sure it's around Europe or like around
I don't know. I
UK.
thought it was, all I know is UK to be.
Basically, imagine you could be like at London, uni in London. I could be in Birmingham, and then we do the same course, but you've done it like 2 years ago. You say, you know what, yo,
I'll send you my work.
and then I upload your work straight up. And then automatically says, oh, actually, we've had this before.
The system kind of.
Yeah, the system picks up like
It
actually
picks
this was Mo's assignment 2 years
go by
ago.
percentage.
Yes.
Depending, they're saying probably what 70% is
Of
been
it's
copied.
the same.
But then they're not gonna tell you with who, but they'll just say yo.
But if you use something like Rewordify,
Yeah,
it mixes it
basically,
up and the system
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
realize it.
basically. That's what it is. But the problem is now, there's more and more people handing in assignments. You're gonna copy from somebody who your words is probably gonna be the same as someone that's 10 years ago or something like that. So yeah, obviously there's a lot of people who complain and say this is legit, but
But then,
it's one of them.
But then, as I said, okay, you know what? I'm asking you this question. Like all this AI world, is it beneficial for us or not? So is it beneficial or is it like not beneficial? Basically, what's another
Okay,
word for
of
not
course.
beneficial? Beneficial, and,
Beneficial is the right word.
but I know, but like, what's the opposite of beneficial?
Just not beneficial.
Not beneficial, innit? I'm just trying to think, innit?
Not necessary. I don't know.
a liability or
Okay, so
Okay, what I would say
Yeah.
is, of course, when it comes to increasing intelligence, it's beneficial. But is it necessary? No. Do we need it? No. It's just, I think humans, as humans, are too curious of creatures.
yes,
We're too curious. We always want to know more. We wanna get into space. We wanna thingy, but they can't live normal lives. Do we need it? No, but
Do you
in terms
want
of
it?
in terms of intelligence, it's like it is
I
going.
reckon at one point it's gonna come where to the point where I'm guessing at one point we're gonna use it in our editing and everything. Where
Well, of course,
which we will be doing it like
it
helps us-
simplifies the way
it
they've done
simplifies
the way they've
everything
done
for us.
the way they've built some AI softwares. It's just is you do your day-to-day stuff, but it's more simple. They've simplified it.
You know what's so crazy? The other day, as I said, I'm still getting to use this Chat GPT thing. Have you uploaded a picture onto Chat GPT and say, yo, make it into like a Disney theme, and it turns you into a cartoon and that?
I mean, I ain't put my picture and asked it to make it into a Disney
ne-
theme, but
I didn't no, because what I'm doing.
I've asked it to do different things, but not myself into a
No,
Disney
but like,
theme.
so like, was it Pixar where you can make it into like a cartoon character?
You can do
So
all
like,
that.
I'm what you call it? I'm like, see, for the viewers looking at him behind the camera, he's just our manager basically, who just showed us a picture that he that looks so funny. But that's what I'm saying, that I've been doing that in it just because it's just because I was researching that, and then I seen on YouTube says, yo, you can make it into a cartoon. I was like, what? Let me see. So I quickly said, yo, let me make me a cartoon picture of myself in it, and it raw made me laugh.
Shall I tell you something crazy as well? It's our logo. You know that was created with ChatGPT.
Nah,
It's created with ChatGPT in literally the matter of like 2 minutes.
that's
And now shall I tell you something even more crazy? You testing and trying ChatGPT AI is just like you getting to know a girl. You're getting to know ChatGPT, bro.
well. I don't know
You're
about
talking
that.
to it. You tell him create me. You tell him change the way I look. You're getting to know this.
And it's responding to you.
It's responding to you. Watch, just
You-
like a woman. ChatGPT after's gonna trample all over you.
I was thinking he's gonna say something. I was thinking he's gonna say something
Via
motivational. You know?
ChatGPT, bro. I'm telling you.
But do you think?
Come on, bro. Listen, I remember you guys were talking about people who are weird for having AI girlfriends. Was it?
Yes, that was
now,
one of the
now you're
videos.
saying, yo, no, we're treating like our
Do you
girlfriends
think-
now.
do you
bro,
think-
this is a whole full circle right now. No. And earlier, what did you say? It's not beneficial. ChatGPT AI is not beneficial. But bro, look at your logo.
Of course.
It is beneficial.
But guys, listen. Do you think now he said that? I just like a idea came into my head. Do you think some people like? Do you know how you said right now? Like, yo, some people actually talk to AI.
Yeah.
Do you think some people get validation from like? Because I'm asking something and she's like AI is responding to me the way I want it to respond.
Of course.
Do you think it become addicted to some people?
Yeah. It's not becoming
No.
addicted.
What do you mean?
It's
So, okay.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, like people are highly dependent on ChatGPT.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
actually want to tell you guys one interesting story. There's a psychologist or a therapist. There's a therapist I know who's doing a podcast here, and she was talking about how she is so dependent on basically on ChatGPT. She uses the ChatGPT as her own therapy session.
yes. That's what I'm
For
saying.
her own mental health, basically. So instead of booking, this is a whole therapist herself, and instead of her booking a therapist like another therapist, she uses ChatGPT for her own thing, basically.
Because I've seen it.
A whole full conversation.
But why?
And she even says she feels like she's in a relationship.
Yes.
With like legit. She tells me she's in a relationship with ChatGPT.
That is crazy.
Because the way you're thinking about it, do people like say, for example, imagine one day I'm really, really feeling down. I'm God forbid, like obviously I'm like, yo, AI, make me happy. Innit? Can you tell me a joke or something? Because do you think that happens to some people?
It's
No, but
mad.
do you think that happens to some people where I'm like, yo, I'm so upset today. I don't feel like this thing. But then I'm like, yo, motivate me with like a couple of things.
Bro, this is doing exactly what you want.
But
There's no
saying
human in
that-
the world that does exactly what you want.
saying
Very
that people are afraid, like, ChatGPT is, AI generally is just taking over jobs. It's taking over a lot of things, basically. There's certain process that can be done by AI, basically. So it's like, these kind of everyday thing that you're doing like at work.
Yeah.
AI can do all of that basically for you. It's like not ChatGPT, but like AI robots, all of that can do that work for you. But there's the downside to it as well. I remember reading an article actually recently where You guys have heard of a company called Deloitte, something like that. Basically, they're like a pharmaceutical company or whatever. It's like whatever they sell, and I think it's a pharmaceutical company. I think, or they own a lot of different companies. In any case, the government in Australia paid for a report that cost like $490,000 for a report that they made. This is a general report. I don't even know what it is. They've written up the report pretty quick, like on a day, and they used ChatGPT to write up this report. They got caught using AI because some of the report came out to be false. They were misquoting people in the report. Yeah, but this is the problem. So they've come to find out that there's also a downside to using AI or ChatGPT, and that's misquoting things. I've seen it itself. Like, everybody tries these things out. You can see actually catch it and misquoting it. If you try and quote, say for example, from the Quran, from people's words, everything, it will change the words. It'll slightly change it here and there. Sometimes they'll change the whole thing basically, just according to how you want to hear it basically. It's mad. So
what you just said though. Sorry to
now $490,000 gone to the waste. And it's like $490,000. The government wasted that money for a report. They found out, and then they had to refund that money. So like 200. I think majority of it they had to refund it.
I'm laughing because you know what it is. Because you'll realize as you lot guys talk, I always create images in my head, innit? Imagine the guy that paid all that money, and next thing you know, bro, he'd be fuming, bro.
No, of course. He's mad.
It was only a random guy doing a university. It's like I think he was studying at university. He's doing masters or PhD or something like that. And then he was using this as a report, like as a research. And he goes, he's going through and he goes, yo, I don't know these people. It's just, yo, some of the stuff is misquoting here, misquoting people. What's going on? So he reported this in, and then the government's like, yo, we wasted a lot of money on this. We want our money back now. We want our money back, and I want you to go and fix that report. Yeah, deadly.
Go back and
So basically, if it wasn't for that student, okay, if I was a student, bro, I'd be like, yo, bro, give me at least 100K or something, bro.
Hush money.
If not, I'm
Hush
snitching.
money.
I'm telling you, man. This is what I'm
That's
saying.
crazy.
So there is a downside to AI.
Of course.
It's
Me
when you're relying
personally,
on-
I think there's a huge downside to AI.
Of course, bro.
In terms of the responses that I'm giving Shad with his questions, is like, for example, asking me, is it gonna become more intelligent than us? I agree with all that it will. But is there a downside to AI? Bro,
I think it.
have you ever seen that meme? Just a chill guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Bro.
It's like this.
Yeah. Just a chill guy. Like,
No, I think it
I'm a
would.
curious guy. Don't get it twisted. I'm a curious guy, but I will never rely on something else to make my decision for me.
Yeah, but I think it would, but I don't think in our lifetime.
You never know.
I don't think it, like,
never know.
right now, I don't think it would, like, not in our lifetime. Maybe, Allah, if we hit like 100, if still alive into 100, which inshallah will be, maybe we might see the first glimpse of it.
So you think it's gonna take that long?
Bro, of course.
that long for what?
For like AI fully, like, the world's all in, like, it's
They've
taking
already-
over.
They've already started getting AI robots doing your
Yeah, but
chores.
it's like, wait, to
bro,
the point
bro.
where.
Have you heard the
In
latest?
in how
Literally
long?
within a week ago. I think there's it came out literally. I think Leon. I can't remember the name of the robot. It does your chores. It cleans your clothes. It puts in the wash. The robot goes and picks up your dirty
And now,
clothes.
in the space of how long?
Bro, that was just
but-
a week ago. Is that you told
Okay.
me?
Only recent.
Yeah, but
Recently, bro.
yeah, but
You are talking
It
about
washes
another
your
70 years,
everything.
bro.
It does everything.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he's thinking like, yo, just AI, we just be seeing AI just walking up and down the road, driving. Okay, you know what? Driving wise, I know in America they have self-driving cars,
Yeah. It's already
which
started
is
ages ago.
which is crazy.
I believe if we do live the full life, then we will
We
see
might,
a lot.
yeah.
Broski, if I ask my dad if I tell my dad about back a day and I tell him, yo, I've got AirPods. Forget the meta glasses, that's too far ahead. Forget the meta glasses. Listen, I got AirPods. I remember my uncle and my thing, they looked at me and they was like, my uncle and his friend. They looked at me like it is impossible.
Yeah, but I remember I'm trying to explain to my family, innit? I'm trying to explain to my family, yo, having what you call it, having AirPods without the wire. So having earphones without the wire. And then they're telling me, what do you mean? I go, you don't need to plug them into your phone no more. You can connect it automatically. She goes, what do you mean? Like, it's still baffled. Like, it'll baffle them that you can't. I'm like, you can connect to Bluetooth nowadays, so you don't need it no more. But until, as I said, now, slowly.
If we get to that stage, where you're 100, yeah, and I'm right, we gotta do another episode.
I promise you.
We gotta do another episode.
If we come to 100, I'll replace you with a fucking robot. I'll be sitting here. I'll have a robot sitting next to me, you know.
You'll have it as his therapist.
Yes, I'll be complaining to him like, Mo put me through hell. Mo done this to me. Mo done that to me. I'll be complaining to it, you know.
Bro, if we keep talking about this AI, we could go on for
years. We could literally, as I said, this is what we do on a daily basis.
And today,
we just
thought, let's talk about the robots.
Yes, let's talk about the robots.
Before I get replaced.
But then, as I said, we're going to start wrapping up very soon.
It's going to be AI podcast soon, yeah?
Your
guests are going to be an AI robot, bro.
One day I'll be saying,
iRobot coming sit next to you guys.
One day I'll be behind the camera, guys, and you ain't seeing us there. We'll just be uploading robots on there. But then, let us know what you want to hear from this podcast. As I said, is there any topics that you want us to go in depth with? Is there anything that you want to hear more of? You want to hear more?
Drop it down in the comments or hit us up on socials, and we'll be sure to include them into
as much as we can. We will include, and we've already been getting a couple messages every now and then about it, where like they want to talk about this, talk about that, but we'll 100% talk about it more, and hopefully more episodes come out very, very, very soon. We're going to have to call it a day today. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next week. And hopefully, you know what? While you're here, subscribe, like, share, comment, do it. Do some charity work and just press the subscribe button. I know you're watching. It ain't costing you nothing.
And that is shoCAST.
Thank you very much. We out. Yo, what would you say?